everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie.
So today's pick a card, we're going to be finding out what you don't realize is currently working in your favor. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into this reading and find out what is currently working in your favor that you might not even realize. Group 2, Group 3, and group number 4. All right. What you don't realize is working in your favor. All right, so as you saw, we just shuffled out groups 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are diving into this pick a card on what you don't realize is actually really working in your favor right here, right now. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, that'll be the first link in the description box, or you can join us over on Patreon with the second link in the description box. And if you join the very top tier titled All Things Tay, you can have access to your very own free personal reading for just that $20 a month, which is actually valued at $44 a month if you were to just book a personal reading. So essentially you're getting a personal reading half off and every other perk that is included on Patreon. Again, that's the second link in the description box, and that's on the top tier All Things Tay category, where you can win your very own personalized reading once a month. All right, no long talking. Let's go ahead and dive into this reading and find out what you don't realize is currently working in your favor. And make sure, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, that you do hit the subscribe button so that you can join us at the very end for the TAYliens subscriber only message. Let's get it. Group number 1, let's go ahead and dive into your reading and find out what you don't realize is currently working in your favor. Your card is the World, okay? Let's go ahead and dive into your reading and find out what you don't realize is currently working in your favor. It's some sort of inclusivity. In some way, shape, or form, you are being more vocal, expressive, or you're including people more, okay? We have Mars action, and we have the numinous mystery. And bottom of the deck is Scorpio the animal. For my group number 1s, what do they not realize is working in their favor? Yeah, there's something here about you being more expressive, you being more inclusive, you sharing more, you hiding less, or at least just sharing and presenting more. And we have the Four of Wands. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. This one is peeking out. Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands at the back of the deck. Yeah. So no matter what you feel like sharing is doing, because I'm getting there's like this part of you that doesn't understand why you feel like sharing certain things. There's part of you that doesn't want to share certain things. But what you're not realizing is that you sharing these things is actually helping you to wrap up some cycles. It's helping you to leave behind some old tragedies, some old narratives, old stories that you just no longer resonate with. And at the same time as you're allowing yourself to let go of these things, it's revealing to you the true you, the latest version, the upgraded version of who you are. This is being revealed to you by you sharing and expressing a little bit more than what you normally would. That's actually part of what you're not realizing, is that the old you kept a lot of secrets. The old you didn't have a lot to say, but the current version of you has a lot to say, has a lot of opinions, wants to share what they think. And it actually will give you a sense of direction the more that you share. What you're also not realizing is some sort of group or person, or there's something here. There's something here about someone that you may have distanced yourself from. This could be a specific person, or it's referring to a type of energy that had a hold on you that you are releasing. I'm literally hearing ketchup, like actual ketchup, like the condiment, but it's making me think of like trying to catch up or keep up with the Joneses. You've released this. What does my group number ones not realize is actually working in their favor? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and let me get one more from this deck. What does my group number ones not realize is working in their favor? And then we have the Sun card, bottom of the deck, the Empress. There's also something here too about women and or feminine energies that you are removing yourself from, relinquishing yourself from the shackles of. For some of you, this could even be like what you thought feminine energy had to look like, or what it had to be expressed as, or what your relationship with other women or feminines had to look like. There's a sense of camaraderie and femininity and a new view, outlook, and or perspective on masculine energy from a feminine perspective that you don't realize is truly benefiting you. Also, I think it's interesting that I place these cards here as she has one eye revealed. This feels like the girl's girl or the guy's guy. Like if you see someone getting played or someone playing themselves, see something, say something. This is what you don't realize is actually working in your favor. So if you've been teetering between like trying to mind your own business versus sharing your opinion, I would share the opinion more often than not. And this is what you don't realize is actually benefiting you more than anything right now. To, again, say something if you see something, because it can help you finish some cycles and help other people finish some cycles. Or it's cycles that you've already completed and you can help other people avoid. It's definitely a sense of camaraderie, coming together, and a sense of refuge and safety. It's definitely giving like the vibes of the 4B movement, where women are just passing on masculine or male interactions, upping their standards. It's also giving the, would you rather leave your child in the forest with a bear or a man, and the uproar that's coming from it because you said a bear. But it's the truth that maybe some people avoid sharing, or the vision that some people avoid sharing because they don't want to look like the odd one out. What you don't realize is working in your favor is sharing those odd opinions, or saying the weird thing, or doing what most people wouldn't. This is what's working in your favor. Thank you so much for joining us, group number 1. If you'd like to book a personal reading, first link in the description box. Patreon is the second link in the description box. And if you are subscribed to the channel, that makes you a TAYlien. So I'll see you at the very end for the subscriber only message. Group number 2, let's go ahead and find out what you don't realize is actually working in your favor. So I want to point out that you have the only card that came out in the reverse, and yours is the one that says someone is confused in the situation, take time to understand, but it's reversed. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into your reading and find out what you don't realize is working in your favor. We have Moni Love with peace. Bottom of the deck, we have MC Light with skill. Okay, I can already see what this is here. This is about what you don't realize is working in your favor is confusing people. Like confusing people, or people not understanding how you move or what you mean, or people not understanding where you are coming from, or people not understanding why you feel the way that you feel. Like you being a mystery to people is working in your favor. Yeah. People not understanding where you're coming from, or your standards, your rules, your boundaries. This is actually working in your favor. It's actually benefiting you. And it's most specifically in regards to feminine energy or etheric energy. People not understanding your relationship with God. People not understanding why you believe in this. People not understanding your superstitions, but you being at peace with that. That's working in your favor. Not trying to explain or express yourself to people is working in your favor. Yeah, like your magic, why you do the things that you do and how it ends up working for you, and people not understanding, that is working in your favor. Actually, that's part of your magic, is not trying to get people on the same page with you. Yeah, because you are ahead of the game. You're ahead of the curve. You're ahead of it. Yeah, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's not your job to get them up to speed. Period. You don't need to explain how you're doing this or how you're doing that, or why you believe in this or why you're doing that on this Tuesday, on a Thursday afternoon with a friend, and then doing this. It's none of their concern. It's none of their business. Let them be confused. It's working in your favor. And I'm seeing that the reason why that is working in your favor is because they're so wrapped up in trying to figure you out that they're sending you so much energy that you are just able to use that energy and wound it up and apply it to whatever it is that you're doing. You used to spend so much time, effort, and energy trying to explain yourself to people when really you were meant to just exist and let their confusion fuel you. Yeah, the star, which is naked, so we can't show her. They don't need to know why you do this, why you do that, or why you believe this, or why you do this, or how much do you make here, or how much do you do this. They don't need to know. It's none of their concern. How you made something happen, how you made something shake, it's none of their concern. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Wands, exactly. Keeping something behind that wall, keeping it behind some sort of a barrier, remaining a mystery and not feeling the need to explain yourself. This is what you don't realize is working in your favor. They're trying to process the mechanics, like the mechanisms of how your mind works, or like the neurons. Like, they will never understand, they will never process. That's why the star is out here. It's like, it could even be like your astrology chart and things of that nature, like them trying to figure that out or them trying to break that down. Like, it's none of your concern. The stars aligned like this when I was born to make me the way that I am. Point blank, period. Like, trying to understand me, yeah, you will be confused. So you could sit back and enjoy the show, or you could give yourself a headache trying to figure it out. I think that even you have stopped trying to figure it out. Stop trying to find the why behind it all. And just accepted it. Fallen into the grace and the beauty of who you are. Instead of getting an idea and be like, oh my gosh, why am I thinking this crazy, outrageous idea? Then you just act on it. You're like, you know what? I don't know why I want to place this here and do this and do that and da 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 da. And then it creates something that is so useful for you and can even end up being useful for others. Instead of questioning it, now you're just doing it. And you're seeing what that's doing for you, how that's benefiting you, or at least you will. There's magic in your makeup, and what you're not realizing is the less that you try to analyze that magic, the more it can create. Just let it be. Thank you for joining us, group number 2. This is what you are not realizing is working out for you. If you are subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for the TAYliens subscriber only message. And the first link in the description box is for booking a personal reading. The second link in the description box is for joining us on Patreon. Group number 3, let's go ahead and dive into your reading and find out what you don't realize is actually really working in your favor right now. The card that you have is Rethink a Recent Decision. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this reading and find out what my group number 3s don't realize is actually working in their favor right now. We have Resistance. Bottom of the deck is Self-Esteem. Okay, so if you're holding back doing something because you feel like you don't have the confidence for it yet, or you feel like you don't have the funds for it yet, this is actually absolutely true and accurate. Okay, let's see. So this is letting you know that you do not need to rush some sort of process here to get something done. Yeah. You're going through the motions of something. You're figuring out the the makeup of a situation, or you're still figuring something out here. So what you're not realizing is that some sort of holdup or delay or uncertainty about moving forward with someone or something is absolutely working in your favor. Okay, so we have the Lovers coming out here. Flamingos could be symbolism for you. And in 2 different decks that I have, the flamingo talks about being in between worlds. Exactly. Temperance. It is absolutely meant for you to be taking your time with some sort of process here, because it's not time for it yet. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the Star. There's actually some sort of reconciliation or some sort of something from the past that's meant to come back into the future. It's a fated reconciliation or a fated event, something like this here, that will signify the perfect timing for something. Yeah, the 6 of Wands. And this is absolutely referring to your level of confidence in some sort of avenue, whatever this may be. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Whatever is slowing you down, or whatever you feel like you're still sitting back and trying to process, or you feel like you've been beat, like you're like, you know what, I need a rest, I need a break. This is absolutely working in your favor. So do not feel the need to rush yourself. I really feel like this has a lot to do with your emotionality and your experiences and the way that you're viewing life and the perspective in which you're looking from. You are still looking from a glass half empty, and also I'm being brought to like your age. You literally need to be older here. Yeah, the 6 of Cups in the reverse to confirm that for me. There's something underdeveloped, and it's meant to be that way. So there's nothing for you to try to fix except for just like living, you know. And bottom of the deck, yeah, the Hermit. There's just more for you to discover, more for you to experience, more for you to see about yourself and others. It's just simply not time yet. So what you don't realize is working in your favor is some sort of resistance or slowing down of some sort of process, because it's simply not time yet. So trust your process and trust divine timing, babes, because all is well and you are exactly where you are meant to be. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. This is what you're not realizing is working in your favor right now. Thank you for tuning in. If you are subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for the TAYliens subscriber only message. And if you would like to book a personal reading, that's the first link in the description box. Second link in the description box to join us over on Patreon. But until next time, take care, be well. Ta-ta. Group number 4. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading and find out what you don't realize is working in your favor right now. Your card is the Empress. Okay, so what you don't realize is working in your favor is popularity and or beauty, or both. Yeah, sweetie with style. Okay, so what you don't realize is working in your favor is quite honestly your physical appearance. You don't see how much it's actually working in your favor. Yeah, we have semi-sextile allowing. You are getting away with some things that a lot of people would not be able to get away with because you are simply viewed as beautiful. Yeah, Neptune in the reverse here. Bottom of the deck, we have second house assets. This could be something that you are bringing to life here, especially if you've been trying to get a loan or something like this here. What you don't realize is that something is still easier for you. Even if it's not easy, it's easier for you because of your looks. Yeah, we have the 10 of Swords here. We have the King of Swords here. Yeah, like someone could definitely be taking your looks into consideration and it's working in your favor. Yeah, with the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it's working to open some sort of door or pathway for you. the world. Someone's letting you finish something, or someone's letting you go somewhere or something like this here because of your looks. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. Like, someone will give you access to something or something like this here simply because you've got the look, you've got the following, you've got the support, you've got whatever it needs. Okay, whatever is needed for something to progress here, you've got it. Someone could even be considering like changing their mind about something or something like this here. Yep, the Fool in the reverse. Like, if I'm being quite honest here, it's giving this vibe of like someone's like, someone else is more qualified, but with your looks or your popularity in combination with whatever it is that you do present, it makes you a wiser move. But on paper, someone else is looking like a better move. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups here. Excuse me. This could also be in regards to, like a friendship, a relationship. I don't know why I'm getting a deal or something like this here. Someone could be cutting a deal. Someone could be giving you extra time. Someone could be being more patient with you simply because you have the looks, the popularity, or the it factor, or something about what it takes to get something done, or to capture people's attention, or to get the right vibes going and flowing. So, playing up on your physical appearance is probably the best thing for you right now. All right, group number 4. Of course, this is not all that you have to offer, but if you got it, flaunt it because it's working in your favor. Shout out to my TAYliens, my TAYliens. Tell me, what do my TAYliens not realize is working in their favor? What do my TAYliens not realize is working in their favor? What do my TAYliens not realize is working in their favor? Okay, we've got Aaliyah, the Angel. Okay. Uranus, Revolution. Okay, so my TAYliens, what you don't realize is working in your favor is, yeah, all this Aquarius, like extraterrestrial beings, aliens, angels, God. See, people that really love you and like you that you cannot see. They're guiding your instincts, as you have Lotto instinct at the bottom of the deck here. So what you don't realize is working in your favor. Three of Wands. It's like your sense of direction, your vibe, your essence, your mind, the things that you like, the things that you dislike. This is, yeah, all these ideas that are coming to you. You are literally being hand-picked, hand-selected, chose exactly the Hierophant to receive these energies, these downloads, this information from these extraterrestrial beings or passed on loved ones. Some level of innocence is also working in your favor. And also some sort of stubbornness and or resistance to some sort of change or ridicule. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. Yes, like there's a lot of work being done on you in the ethers at this time. See, this is what I'm saying. You've got a lot of help in the other realms, and this is what you don't realize is really working in your favor. And it's got to do with the extravagance of who you are and the eccentricity of who you are. It's truly working in your favor. All right, TAYliens. Now let's go ahead and see what message was meant to find you as a subscriber. Let's see what message was meant to find you as a subscriber. For my subscribers only, please. We have toxic. Check your energy. Okay, what's going on here for my TAYliens? What message is meant to find my TAYliens here? We have us girls guidance. Okay, then we have change here. We have Mercury communication, and we have a first house self. Bottom of the deck, conjunction, empowerment. Okay, so first message is actually bleeding in from the last message because of all of the etheric work that's being done on you. Make sure you are cleansing your energy and being wise about who you share yourself with, in whatever way that may mean, who you're paying, who you're in cahoots with, and who and what you're sharing certain information with. We have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, so the people around you really matter. They really count. If there's any sort of negative or toxic vibes or energy, or someone that you just feel like you should kind of steer yourself away from, trust your instincts, okay? Seven of Pentacles, and yeah, the Lovers. Okay, so be slow to get caught up in anything new. This isn't so much about people that are around you currently. This is not to create any sort of like fear mongering about like, oh, watch your back. No, it's just more so about realizing how worthy and how much of a prize you actually are, and how expensive your energy truly is, so that you are wary of where you're spending your time, effort, and energy, because there's definitely some people that would like to be a part of the in crowd or the in group with you, but not for the right reasons. And this is also a message to say too, like, keep in mind who you are talking to, because I'm not really getting so much as like you need to watch your back, but it's more so like be mindful of whose mentality is bleeding into your space. And is it helpful or is it harmful? Who and what are you allowing to connect with you and dive a little bit deeper with you? We want to just pay attention to that, okay? And make sure you are constantly cleansing your energy. Keyword: inventiveness. Exactly, because it's contributing to what you create. There's a big energy here of like, you are who you surround yourself with. Another keyword: motivation. Exactly. Are they motivating you or are they tearing you down? Even if they're not trying to tear you down on purpose, if you just have a negative Nelson around you, you will become eventually negative Nelson too. And your final word: choice. Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.